Once upon a time, there lived a great thief named Robin Hood. He lived in the Sherwood forest away from the village. Even though he stole goods from others, he had a kind heart as well. He used to share all the stolen stuff and money among the poor people who lived in the village. Robin Hood was cheated by some rich man when he was just a boy. That's why he hated the rich people so much. Ever since he was a boy, he had decided that he would not spare the rich. He started stealing from a very young age, and by the time he grew up, he became quite good at it. But he never used the stolen money for himself, as he gave everything away to the poor. The name and fame of Robin Hood had spread all through England. The rich were now scared of going through Sherwood Forest because they knew that Robin Hood would attack them. Once they complained about him to the sheriff.
Sir, yesterday I was returning through the forest after my business trip. The cart was full of money with me. It was closing to evening, and the sun was coming down. Suddenly, this Robin Hood appeared out of nowhere and took all my money. It happened very quickly, and we can't do anything. You have to help me, Sheriff. This is getting out of control.
The pressure had mounted on the sheriff to capture Robin Hood. He tried his level best to arrest this man, but all his attempts failed miserably. Finally, the sheriff decided to seek the help of the king.
Oh my lord, I have tried everything to catch its Robin Hood. But when the plans have worked so far, I can catch him if you will send some of your soldiers to help me.
What, you want my men to run behind a simple thief now? Absolutely not. It is your duty to catch the thief. Now go and sort this out yourself.
Yes, sir.
The pressure to capture Robin Hood had grown tremendous by now. One day, the sheriff designed a brilliant plan to capture Robin Hood. The next day, he called for a meeting with the rich and noblemen in town. He also called his friends and told them about his plans.
We'll have a competition among the best actor in dark. When Robin Hood shared about his contest, he cannot risk taking part in his competition. He will show Tom. When he does may what will arise him.
Wow, that's a good idea. He will fall into this trap.
Sheriff had heard many tales about Robin Hood from the local people. It was clear from their description that he was the best archer in the whole of Nottingham. Robin Hood soon heard about this contest. Like the sheriff had predicted, he longed to participate in the contest. He wanted to prove to the world that he was the best archer in town and that no one can ever beat him.
Hey Bob, did you hear about the archery contest? Look at the pamphlet. The villagers are organizing an archery contest next week to find who is the best archer in town. I'm thinking of taking part in this.
Ruben, listen to me. I smell something fishy. I think the villagers or the sheriff must be plotting something. I strongly feel that the purpose of this content is to trap and arrest you. Then don't go, Robin. It will be a foolish thing.
But the idea of winning the contest had gone into head, and Robin Hood was not willing to listen to his friends. He had decided to participate in the contest to show everyone how great he was. Days passed and the date of the contest finally arrived. Sheriff and his people made all arrangements at the venue for the contest. The villagers started gathering at the venue. Sheriff and his men were eagerly waiting for the arrival of Robin Hood. They waited for a long time, but there was no sign of Robin Hood in sight. Sheriff lost his patience and turned to one of the guards and asked him,
Has Robin Hood? I get to yet. Go and check right now. Send me the signal when you find him.
The guard went ahead and searched for Robin Hood. But even after searching for a long time, the guard could not find Robin Hood. He returned to Sheriff disappointed.
Sir, I'm sorry, but I can't find him anywhere.
What? Did you check the participant? How can you be so sure? Then they must have figured out our plans. He must have backed out of the contest.
The competition started. One of Sheriff's friends named John was also participating in the contest. He was an excellent archer and he was quite famous too. The contest started. One by one the participants started getting eliminated as the round progressed. There was a man wearing a green outfit and bright yellow hair who was giving talk competition to all other archers present there. The competition between John and the man with the yellow hair got very tight. It was the final round now, and it was time for the last arrow to be shot. The winner of this round would be declared the winner and the best archer in Nottingham. Then it was the turn of the man in the green attire. He slowly took aim and shot an arrow. The arrow sailed straight through the air, spitting John's arrow and hit the bullseye. It was a miracle. The people were shocked to see this, and in flash of a second, the man shot 2 more arrows flying towards the chair on which the sheriff sat. The arrows struck on either side of the chair. The sheriff was stunned. He did not understand what was happening. For anyone knew what was going on, the man shot another arrow. This one struck the golden arrow. The prize fell straight into his hand. The man with yellow hair was none other than Robin Hood. Before the sheriff recovered, he pulled off his black wig, threw it on the ground, jumped over a wall onto his waiting horse, and rode away. All this happened in a lightning speed. Sheriff realized who it was and showed it to his guard. But before the guards could even move, Robin Hood was nowhere to be seen. Ha ha ha! Robin Hood once again proved that he was unbeatable.